Hi guys, Sportsia News Briefs. Real Madrid contact Mbappe again. Carrasco to stay despite Barcelona's insistence. I celebrated in Mbappe's face because he bad-mouthed Enzo Fernandez. Barcelona star keen to stay and fight for place at Camp Nou. Australian Open 2023, Rafael Nadal, mentally destroyed, after second-round exit. Keyontae Johnson alley-oop powers Kansas State past number 2 Kansas, Jalen Wilson in OT thriller. Now the news in detail. Real Madrid contact Mbappe again. Real Madrid are not giving up and want to see Kylian Mbappe in their squad. The Spanish side have contacted the striker again 8 months after his renewal with PSG. The Paris Saint-Germain striker stayed with the French side after accepting the latest offer to renew until 2025 and turning down Real Madrid. According to The Athletic, the Spanish side have contacted Kylian Mbappe again 8 months after his renewal. In fact, the talks have been going on for months and have never ended. Moreover, the player would like to join Ancelotti's side in the future. The striker is not satisfied with the Champions League planning of his current club. In addition, Mbappe asked his team to sign Aurelien Tchouameni, Robert Lewandowski and Milan Skriniar. The disagreement with PSG. The signings Mbappe requested were not made and relations with the PSG board became strained. As a result, the France international made contact with Madrid. This reaction did not go down well with Paris Saint-Germain and the relationship between the two parties has worsened over time. In fact, PSG agent Antero Henrique offered him a move to Liverpool in exchange for €400 million. However, the player rejected this offer. The only club that can get him out of here is Real Madrid, The Athletic revealed. Carrasco to stay despite Barcelona's insistence. Atletico Madrid are clear that there will not be any more departure in January apart from Felipe if he wants to leave. The rest of the players, Mundo Deportivo, says, will stay at the Metropolitano. A serious warning from Atletico Madrid to Barcelona. The Catalans wanted Yannick Carrasco in exchange for Memphis Depay, but it does not look like it will happen. Atletico Madrid are looking for a striker to occupy the role João Felix left. The favorite is Barcelona's Memphis Depay. Both clubs are negotiating his sale, but no agreement has been reached between the parties. Barca want Yannick Carrasco in exchange and, according to the footballer's agent, the player would be delighted to try his luck at the Camp Nou. But Atletico Madrid can call the shots and they have sent a warning to Barca, the Belgian is not for sale. Mundo Deportivo says that Atletico Madrid, barring a surprise, are not contemplating more departures. The only one that could still happen is that of Felipe. If he finally moves to the Premier League, the club will try and bring forward Soyuncu's arrival. He is set to join in summer 2023. The other Atletico Madrid footballers will not leave the Metropolitano. The doors of the Metropolitano are firmly closed this January. I celebrated in Mbappe's face because he bad-mouthed Enzo Fernandez. Christian Romero explained why he celebrated Argentina's 3-2 goal against France in Qatar right in front of Kylian Mbappe. He said he did it because the Frenchman had spoken ill of Enzo Fernandez and treated him very badly. That is why he celebrated in that fashion. Barcelona star keen to stay and fight for place at Camp Nou. Barcelona midfielder Franck Kessié is keen to stay and fight for his place despite speculation linking him with a move away from the club, 90 Minutes understands. The 26-year-old was a summer arrival at Camp Nou, penning a 4-year contract after deciding to leave AC Milan after 5 seasons at San Siro. But Kessié has failed to command a regular place in Xavi's starting 11. Competition for places is strong with Pedri, Gavi and Frenkie de Jong among the central midfield options at the Spaniard's disposal, and the Ivorian has also seen his season disrupted by injury. Inter have been linked with a move for Kessié in recent days, in a swap deal potentially involving Croatian midfielder Marcelo Brozovic, but 90 minutes understands that the player is not ready to give up on playing for Barcelona and is keen to fight for his place. Australian Open 2023, Rafael Nadal, mentally destroyed, after second-round exit. Injured Rafael Nadal says he is mentally destroyed after his Australian Open title defense came to an end in the second round. Spaniard Nadal struggled with a left hip problem as he fell to a 6-4, 6-3, 7-5 defeat by American Mackenzie McDonald. The 36-year-old said he was carrying the injury before the match, but the pain had been nothing like today. "I really hope that it doesn't put me out of the court for a long time," Nadal said. "It's not only the recovery. It's all the amount of work that you need to put together to come back at a decent level. I went through this process too many times in my career, and I am ready to keep doing it. I think, but that's not easy." Keyontae Johnson alley-oop powers Kansas State past number 2 Kansas, Jalen Wilson in OT thriller. Kansas State's Keyontae Johnson went toe-to-toe with Jalen Wilson on Tuesday. Then he sealed the deal with an emphatic alley-oop in the game's final seconds to secure an 83-82 overtime thriller over number 2 Kansas. The 13th-ranked Wildcats survived a career night from Wilson in the process to send the defending champion Jayhawks to just their second loss of the season. Both teams leave the game at 16-2 and 5-1 in Big 12 play. Kansas State controlled the game early en route to a 44-39 first-half lead, then rode a 9-2 second-half run to retake control, 66-61. The rivals then traded blows down the stretch before a pair of free throws from Wilson tied the game and 72-72, ultimately forcing overtime. But Johnson had the last word. The game remained tight in the extra session before a Johnson alley-oop dunk from Marquis Noel with 24 seconds remaining put Kansas State up for good and sent Bramlage Coliseum into a frenzy. For more sports updates, please keep watching our YouTube channel Sportsia or visit our Twitter handle.